Welcome back and congratulations on making it this far in your free online martial arts course. This lesson is going to be a follow-along lesson. This is a virtual class, and so it won't always be an introductory part to it like this. It'll just start off. I'll welcome you to the class, and just like I would in a brick and mortar school. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through a very short version of a class, and I'm going to break it down for you a little bit about what's happening and why I'm doing certain things. And so what's going to happen is we're going to do a traditional bow-in. And so our traditional bow-in, we would have all the students lined up, and then the instructor will be in the front of the class. We will bring the class to attention. We will bow, a traditional bow, and back up. Now I'm going to stop for just a second with the bowing part. We do bowing in all of our online virtual classes, just like we do in our normal classes, because it's a sign of courtesy and respect to one another. I respect your time of being here, taking your classes. You respect my time and my training to impart that training onto you. And so it's a mutual respect and courtesy show. The other thing about it is it begins the class. It gives you an opportunity to get yourself focused and ready to do training. And so what's going to happen is the bow is done very simply. You're going to start with your left foot. And so your left foot is going to come over to your right. I'll do it in a mirror position so that you can see it. This would be your left foot on this side coming over. And then the heels are together. The feet are slightly apart, not quite a 45, just maybe like a 30-degree angle here. The knees are slightly bent, and the elbows aren't completely straight like a soldier. They're slightly bent, because when you bend at the waist, you want your hands to stay where they are. You do not want to do this. I'm over-exaggerating, but we have students who have been in other dojos and they bow somehow with their hands going down their legs. Your elbows are slightly bent at your sides. Your hands are together, your fingers are together, your thumbs are together, and then you bend at the waist, lowering the eyes and the head and looking at the ground, and then back up. And that is a traditional bow. So again, you're here in a ready position or in a neutral position. You're going to come up. Your left foot is going to come over to your right. You will have your hands to the side. You will bow. And then we will start our class. Some people say, well, don't lower your eyes. Don't take your eyes off your opponent. Well, we're not opponents. We're instructor-student relationship. We're friends, karateka together. We're not opponents. If we were opponents, I'm probably not going to bow to you at all. We're just going to fight because there's no bowing in a self-defense situation where people aren't training together to better each other. And so it's not the idea that I'm going to keep my eyes on you. If I don't trust you, I'm not training with you. And the only time I do this, the bow, is in a training environment. That's the only reason that we do a bow. It's that, like I said, it's that it's that combined respect and courtesy for one another, that shared training and that process of going along. I respect your time, your energy, your effort in the class, and you respect mine as the instructor, and that's the way that happens. And so, again, I will bring my left foot over this time because that's the way it's done in the classroom. Just remember, your left goes to your right. And that, when we work in a classroom environment, that keeps everybody in line and the distance apart that they need to be to make sure that everybody is safe in their space. So again, we're going to start off. We will bring the class to a ready position, or to all the students lined up. We'll say re, which means ready. Re, bow, and yoi. All right, and so that brings the class together. Today we're going to be working on front punch. You've already seen your technique, your skill drill, and so today we're working on that. We're just going to review real quick because you've already seen that in your technique lesson. And so remember, squeeze your hand tight. Remember to keep those thumbs tucked underneath. Remember to keep that wrist straight. Remember to focus your first 2 knuckles as your target striking point. Keep your elbow slightly bent, your shoulder down, and make sure that you're punching towards the solar plexus because we're doing front punches. All right, let's start off with those. We're going to start off with our left arm forward and our right arm back. Class is ready. And we're going to do some slow punches. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, shake it out a little bit. Keep those kibidash. Remember, feet about 1.5 to 2 times apart. Keep your knees slightly bent. Back straight. All right, let's try it again. Left arm out, right arm back. A little bit faster this time. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, shake it out. One thing I forgot to add into this lesson is we're not doing warm-up exercises. On the next lesson on your Showing Getty class, we're going to do a little bit of exercises to warm up, and that's just to get your body going. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in your next class to show you how we do the warm-ups. All right, back to your kibidash position. Left arm out, right arm back. This time what we're going to do is each count, we're going to do a punch, punch, and stop. Ready? It's going to look like this. Ready? You don't have to follow along this time. I'm just going to show you. It's going to look like this. Ich, ni. Okay. Ready? Left arm out, right arm back. Make sure you got everything going on where you want your punches and all that. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, switch your arms. Now you're going to have your right arm out, left arm back. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, shake it out. Always want to shake it out. Make sure you stay loose. If you feel any pull muscles or anything like that, just take it slower. Slow down a little bit. Slow down your intensity, and just make sure that you're, again, working at your pace. One of the beauties of online martial arts is you're not trying to keep up with everybody else that's in the class. It's at your pace. All right? Let's try it again. Again, front punches. It's the only technique we're really working on right now. And we're going to do something a little bit different this time. We're going to turn. We're going to go shoulder width apart instead of kibidash. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to do 2 punches. We're going to turn to the back, 2 punches. We're going to turn to the other side, 2 punches. And we'll go in a circle, always going the same direction. So turn to your right first, then to the back. Just keep turning to your right until we're back to the front. Ready? We're going to start off with our left arm out, right arm back. We're going to turn to our right. Turn, punch 2. Ready? Turn, punch 2. Turn, punch 2. Turn, punch 2. All right, you ready? We're going to do a little bit faster this time. We'll do it with a count. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi. All right, now we're going to switch. Switch arms. Right arm out, left arm back. We're going to turn to the left side this time. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi. All right. Front punches. I'm trying to show you how we can drill one technique over and over and over to get better at that one technique without just standing here and doing 1,000 punches in a class. All right, shake it out. Again, front punches. We're gonna start off with right arm out, left arm back. This time, I'm gonna say left or right. And you're gonna turn left or right. Hopefully the correct direction. All right, so it's gonna look like this. If I say left, you're gonna turn left, 2 punches, and back. If I say right, you're gonna turn 2 punches and back. All right, you ready? Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. Right. Left. Left. All right. Yame. Yame means stop. Shake it out. Different ways to do punches. This time we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use our feet moving at the same time as our hands. Still front punch. We're going to move a little bit different this time. So I want you to just, don't worry about your stance, what it looks like for now. Just put one foot in front of the other. Now, obviously we're not going to have our feet out or our feet way in. Just a neutral stance. Neutral stance. Right foot is forward. Actually, let's start with your left foot forward. Be a little bit easier. Most people are right-handed. You're going to go with your left foot forward, slightly forward. Notice that it's not way forward. If there was a line on the floor, like there are on these mats, my heel of my front foot is going to be about where the toe of my back foot is, in line. So it's going to be about here. My left arm is out in a ready position. My right arm is back in a ready position. And I'm going to step through and I'm going to punch. Ich. Ni. Sun. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. All right. We're going to step back, do the same thing. Step back, pull back with the right and out with the left. You should, or I'm sorry, you're back. I'm backwards. Stepping back with the left, out with the right. So you should have your right foot out, your right arm out, your left foot back, your right foot or your left foot back, and you're going to step back, punching with your left. Now you should have your left hand out, your left foot. Step back, punch, punching off that front foot. Now you should have your right arm out, left arm, or right arm out, right foot out. Step and punch, step punch, step punch, step punch, step punch, step punch. Let's try it this way. This is as if I was backed up to you in your class. I'm going to start with my right arm out, my left arm is back, my right foot is forward, my left foot is back. I'm going to step and punch, ich, ni, sun, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. All right, stepping back, ich, ni, sun, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. All right, shake it out. Shomen Suki, front punch. Shomen Suki is the front punch. That's what we're learning today. So what our class is on, that's all of our classes on today because that's the only technique other than the front kick that you've learned. So now our next class, our follow along class, is going to be front kick. We'll do the front punch and the front kick. All right, we're going to do a cool down real quick. So we're going to start with, again, in the bow position. I'm going to start with my left hand, top of my right. My hands are going to come up. I'm going to breathe in and I'm going to breathe out. In. Anytime you get winded during your training at home, anytime you feel like, hey, I just need to take a break or whatever, hit pause, all right? Come to this position, your ready position, your ready to bow position. Your heels are together, your feet are slightly, your toes are apart. Put your left hand over your right, and you're just gonna breathe in. Fill those lungs and breathe out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. What that's going to do is it's going to re-energize your body. It's going to fill your lungs with air. Your body's going to recoup a little bit, and then you're going to be able to come back. Then you can come back, you can hit play, and you can pick up the class wherever you were. If you're in a normal classroom environment, or I shouldn't say normal, if you're in a brick and mortar classroom environment, that's not always available because people don't want to seem weak or whatever. It's okay. People get winded. People have allergies. People have asthma. People have different issues and situations that they're going to cause them to need to take a break. Online, virtual martial arts, you hit pause, you take a break. All right. So that's sort of what a follow-along class is. It's going to be a little bit different as you get higher up. There's not going to be all these explanations in there except for the techniques themselves. It'll just be, you know, hey, bow, yoit, right arm out, left arm back, front punches, and we'll just start going through it. Or, you know, hands on your hips, you know, warm-up exercises, and we'll do warm-up exercises, and I'll teach you those a little bit later. So again, it's great to have you on board here. It's great to have you taking these classes. My biggest goal with virtual online martial arts is to allow people to experience and to learn to love the martial arts. And I hope, you know, I've been doing it for years. I love the martial arts. It's been the best thing that I've ever done. Other than getting married and having my kids, obviously. But as for me personally, doing something that has advanced, and I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, and some other certifications and some other professions of my life. But martial arts, getting my black belt and moving beyond black belt has been the greatest thing for me forever. And I'm so happy to share that with you. So until next time, again, take care, be safe, and we'll see you at the top.